And welcome back at 9:22 right now. Shoppers are going to be soon rushing into stores for Black Friday weekend, but the holidays also bring a surge of nearly 24 movies. And who better to talk about those new flicks than the Tampa Bay Times movie critic,
indeed.
Steve Persall, joining us here. The annual holiday movie guide, a lot of folks really look forward to this.
Right.
You are among them.
Well, absolutely, because this is the time of year where Hollywood really puts out some of their best products. You know, they think that Oscar voters, critics for their top 10 list don't have long memories. That's been sort of a traditional thing for years, so they cram them all in at the end of the year. So between now and New Year's and even into January, as some of them, get a limited release and just trickle out, yeah, we're going to see a lot of good movies coming to town.
All right, we've got a big one coming up, opens next weekend. A lot of folks buzzing about this one. Sylvester Stallone reprising his role as Rocky in a movie called Creed.
Yes, I saw it the other night. It is a very entertaining movie. There's nothing original about it. It hits all the same kinds of notes that we know Rocky movies do, the training montage, the big fight, all this kind of stuff. But they do such a good job of really updating this. This is Apollo Creed's son that is being played by Michael B. Jordan. It's a terrific idea, but also the key thing is this is the first Rocky movie that Stallone has not written himself. So the character that he writes is probably one that he would not write for himself. It's a little bit softer, it's a little bit funnier. He doesn't have the heroics, he doesn't jump in the ring or anything like that. Stallone may have been tempted to write that out of his own ego for himself. His ego is shoved aside. It's a terrific performance. I would not be surprised to see him get nominated for an Oscar.
Really?
Absolutely.
That good? Okay.
Well, he's that good, but it's that sentimental, too.
Wow. Very interesting. All right, the kids have got a new Pixar Disney movie coming out. And this one is going to be big, too. Dinosaurs, right?
Good Dinosaur. Opens up on Wednesday, day before Thanksgiving. This kind of looks, Disney's not pushing this as much as they usually do their Pixar animation stuff. So that makes me think that it may be a little bit more toward their medium range Pixar, something like A Bug's Life. It's not going to be perhaps one of those massive types of hits that they've had, but with Disney has Star Wars coming up too, so it's going to be the.
But still a family film.
But still a family film, and there's not too many of those for kids at this time of the year because for the awards season, serious movies, adult movies rule the day.
And speaking of adult movies, another one that has been getting an awful lot of Oscar buzz is called Room, and that opens December 4th.
It opens December 4th. It was supposed to be Christmas Day. They're bumping it up now. They really want to get this movie. It's a tough movie to try to sell, I'm sure, but it's one of the year's best. It's based on the novel about a woman who was kidnapped, held captive in a garden shed. She was impregnated by her captor. She gave birth, and her 5-year-old son has known no life, no world except that garden shed.
Sounds an awful lot like the Elizabeth Smart story.
It is something like that, but out of that horror comes this wonderful, warm story of a mother-child bond. It's a terrific movie, probably my favorite of the year so far.
All right, let's get to the big one. Already millions of dollars worth of tickets sold for Star Wars: The Force Awakens.
That's the 800-pound Wookiee in the room, right? Yeah, haven't seen it yet. There are some rumors that Disney may not show this to some critics in advance, which is not a good thing, but at the same time, it's almost critic-proof. No matter what we say, people are going to be lining up to see this thing. It looks amazing. It's got a great, young, updated cast, plus mixing in a lot of the old vets like Harrison Ford and Carrie Fisher. I don't see how it could miss in terms of quality. Certainly, it's not going to miss in terms of profit. But that's what I said about The Phantom Menace, too.
And, of course, Disney banking on all of the buzz on that, redoing their theme parks to capitalize on that synergy as well.
Absolutely.
All right, a lot of movies out there. Steve, thank you very much for coming by.
My pleasure.
Always a pleasure, and look forward to that.
Check out TampaBay.com. You can find the holiday movie guide, the entire thing.
Awesome.
Thanks.
And we'll link to that on our website at abcactionnews.com. We'll be back with more news right after a quick break.